all, it's Jim Johnson, aka Sulphur Blade, and welcome back to War on the Sea and our continuing Allied playthrough, where we're featuring the Tokyo Express mod on the stable, vanilla, normal version of the game. What else? We are separating the monies of the Aussies / Brits and the Americans. And actually giving them different areas of operation and trying to play as much as we can with the historical units that the Aussies and Brits had, though it's not completely feasible. We have to gift some units over from the American side now and then, but it comes out of the Australian pocketbook. Anyway, with that being said, let's just jump on in. It seems that we have a new fishing trawler report of a submarine operating out of the Coral Sea. So that's probably going to be the first order of business, is we're going to prosecute that thing. It's 5 in the morning, so the planes are starting to go out to make their routes. Yeah, okay, we had that giant air battle over here that wiped out most of our bow fighters, so we don't... I mean, the Sunderlands would be slow as crap, but we could drop depth charges like no tomorrow. No, I think... Does Moresby have lightnings available? I mean, I'm seeing a lightning right there. Why is there a lightning? Weird. You shouldn't be using lightnings for recon. Alright, we'll go with lightnings and rockets. Head right out there to that sub. So that'll be step 1 of this new day. Let's go ahead and let the clock move forward. Alright, already I'm looking at the amount of points we have. 208, and that does not match up with my notes. I've got the Americans at 135 and the Aussies at 80, and if my math is correct, that's 215. So we have a disparity of 7 points, which is a very odd number. We must have bought a Mahan for a replacement in an ASW task force, which would have come from the American bank account. That's where I think that 7 points came from. That makes the most sense in my mind, so we're going to go with that. So that's going to leave the American side at 128. And now the math works. Okay, with that small little issue out of the way. Build these lightnings, make it in time. Alright, 2 tactical. What will we find, if anything at all? What's our visibility? 36%, so not great for us. Let's go Vic. Warm up. Speed up the clock. There we go. I'm just gonna fly around a little aimlessly for a minute or so. Let's see if we can't stumble across this thing. Yeah, so the more times I have this result, the more times I'm really seriously thinking about turning subs on the tactical map. Because, I don't know, this is much different than what it was in my very first series, where I completely obliterated submarines with rockets with very reliable results. I never went through most of this hassle of even having to find the submarine. And then half the time when you find the submarine these days, you don't even get a shot off because it's dived before you can even get to it. So yeah, it's very different from back in the day where subs used to get obliterated by the air. So I think this whole turning them off at the global map because planes are so effective versus subs is maybe not really the case anymore. Anyway, I'm done trying to look for it. Let's go ahead and retreat. And we will RTV those. Whoa! Hello! I mean, sure. Let's take that fight. I know we have ammo left. We do have a fair amount of ammo. Plus we have the Brooklyns, which should have lots of ammo. Let's do it. Wow. This is going to be a rough day for the enemy, I think. They have spawned 5,000 from the Wichita, which puts them even closer to the New Orleans and the Mississippi. Oh my god. This is going to be a massacre. Yeah, how did they sneak up on us, huh? We'll take this. They haven't even gotten in a position where they could possibly have tossed a torpedo at us yet, even. Oh, that's rough. That is just brutal. That's another one down. Now for the last one, who looks like she could get torps on. I don't see her tubes swinging out, thankfully. This would be the time to swing them. She's gonna try to beat feet and run, and I don't blame her. No, there are two swinging. She is going to launch. There they go. Wichita. Bring the fleet up. And bring the fleet like that. You know what, New Orleans? We're gonna break you off. We're gonna send you that way. I would rather not let this destroyer get away. Alright, Mississippi. Do you see any fish coming at you? Solution's not very good anymore. Pursuit course. Target really only going 11? Oh, she's been hit. Yeah, she's crippled. Alright, Mississippi. I'm pretty sure that little maneuver should keep most of the fleet safe. It was only a spread of 4 torps. I think Mississippi would have been the target. Or should have been the target. Ship lost bearing 331, huh? Alright, well, we're not going to let you get away. New Orleans will catch up with you soon enough. The rest of the fleet, just go ahead and cease. New Mexico, stop, cease. Fletcher, stop, cease. Bannon, stop, cease. Brooklyn, go ahead and stop and cease. Philadelphia, stop, cease. Did I get both? There we go. Bradford. Save your ammo. New Orleans. How are we doing here? Solution's not great. What do you have for ammo? We'll let you shoot. So all fire should be coming from the New Orleans and the New Orleans alone. Wichita. Come down to 21 knots. Let's not get ahead of the battleships too far. just a matter of time here. I'm thinking about securing from the... Go ahead and cease with the big guns. Secondaries can shoot, that's fine. Let the secondaries work. More of an intercept course. When we get about 5K, I'll turn the big guns back on. Probably speed things up too, but no. We're not running at land or anything with the rest of the fleet. That doesn't look like it. Target is speeding up. Is she getting some stuff fixed? Either that or they got people out with oars trying to row. Could you imagine? Raising a sail, people with oars. We gotta get this thing moving. Alright, let's go ahead. Loose, spot, and fire. How do we have a worse solution right now? We're under 4,000 yards, and we can't hit her. Visibility 34%, so not the greatest visibility. It's T-State 6. But still, come on, New Orleans. Running low on ammo even. I mean, we got plenty of secondaries. That's what we want to see. More of that. Alright, let's go with a slight opening course now. Going faster. Let's wing out to allow our rears to get a shot eventually. It's almost embarrassing at this point. Just auto fire. Target 3 and attack. Do your own thing. If I was the commanding officer, I would be ridiculing the chief gunner's mate right now. I'd be on a sound power telephone or the 1MC. Hell, the 1MC. Get on the 1MC and be like, "You gunner's mates are pathetic. I could spit on that ship from here." The admiral back on the battleship sent us to deal with this thing, and we're making a laughingstock out of our ship. Start hitting it already. She should be going down soon. Yeah, it's pretty much all the rears at this point. We're out with the main. If I was a captain at this point, I'd be like, "Cease fire. We're gonna board this ship, and we'll tell the admiral that was our intention the entire time." Hey, we sunk it finally. Alright, this battle is over. It's fine, we were heading home for ammo anyway, but that was a little embarrassing. Wait, Radford moderate. Why? I don't know. I'm curious about that, actually. What's up with the Radford? Ah, he must have taken a torpedo in the snout at some point, and I haven't fixed you. Yeah, I seem to remember that. Alright, interesting. Why don't you have a course all the way home? That's a few more points for the American side. I wasn't thinking about that, so 128 and 80 is 208. What's the difference here? 6 points. It's 134. Right, our ASW groups are functioning. Where's everybody hunting? You're going back for ammo because you chased down a fleet that you let escape. Couldn't hit. SAG US. Oh, right. Duh. Okay. I fully knew this was going to happen, and I brought the carriers up, but I didn't even. I haven't. Oh boy. We need to get some aerial help over SAG USA 1. This is my fault. Anyway, they should be able to defend themselves. Radar on. You guys aren't helpless, and this only looks like fighters at this point. Probably heavy fighters with bombs, is my guess. Yep. Are they gonna go for the New Orleans or a battleship? Probably New Orleans if they were smart, right? New Orleans, I want you to brake, come up full speed, right full rudder. Those guys look like they're heading for a battleship, which I'm not gonna duke and dodge with the battleships. Philadelphia. That was not something I expected. How bad, Philly? Recoverable. Brake. Come to a stop. Don't worry about evading hazards. O'Bannon can move around you. It's a destroyer after all. You are going to move, O'Bannon, right? You certainly don't look like you're going to. Fall back. Idiot. What are you doing? Gonna have to strip that captain of his command. Let's get her under control, Philly. Get on the fire. Alright, fires out. All fixed. You lost a funnel on that, did you? Oh well. Alright. Wasp. Launch aircraft. Wildcats. Done. SAG USA 1, please. Enterprise. Launch aircraft. SAG USA 1. New Georgia. I don't want to waste our lightnings getting them blown up in a job that they're not very good at. They're terrible fighters. They're great at dropping shit on ships, that's for sure. Havocs, you're gonna try to play a role you're not really designed for. SAG USA 1, please. Alright, that was my bad. I should have had air going to back them up already. Wasn't thinking about it. Got distracted. Are those Havocs there close enough? Find out. Well, the Havocs are in it. Whether or not they're close enough, that's a whole other story. Wichita, move the fleet that way. At 22 knots. Havocs. Go get him. Like, you want us to do what? Wait, what are these guys anyway? Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. They're awfully high altitude. Wait, no, these are bombers. Thought their bomb bay doors were torps at first when I first looked at it. I think these guys are definitely going after a battleship, which is fine by me. Drop on the big boys. Well, they went after the New Orleans. Thankfully they missed. New Mexico was hit. And as I figured, New Mexico said that tickled. Alright, Havocs. What every Havoc pilot has ever dreamt of. Trying to chase down a bomber. What are you guys doing? Wait, what's this? Scout? Havoc. stayed up for long. I manually flew that guy. The computer never would have done anything like that. And those are all down. Is this scout got a bomb? It does have a couple little bombs. Alright, well, I guess we gotta let this scout bomb us. Havocs have turned around. I doubt they can... well... might be able to do something, maybe. Is it gonna try to skip bomb? Does it even know what it's doing? I mean, this is a very odd thing to see the AI do. Are you gonna turn in and attack something? Take a hard right, go skip bomb. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna run aground? Or... I'm confused here. What the hell's going on? Are you... You're trying to fight the Havocs. You... buzzed the deck so that you could get the ships to shoot at you. And then you're gonna go head to head with the Havocs? This has completely confused me here. But okay, it's down. Alright, that's over. 7 for 7. Oh, yeah, right. The New Mexico got tickled. I think it fixed its damage already. Now that is intriguing, actually. Very intriguing. Find that carrier. Wait, what? Really? Alright. Havocs. Go dogfight. No, they shut down my Kingfisher. The savages. What the hell just happened? Why do I have Havocs down? Tell me they didn't frickin' run in. Are you flippin' kidding me? What the hell was that all about? Why are you guys on the deck? I never told you to go to the deck, I just told you to attack those guys over there. Because they're on the deck. But you couldn't avoid a battleship in your process? I mean, what kind of a pilot can't notice a battleship? I don't even know what to say. I mean, of all ships, at least it ran into the battleship, the one that could take the... I think, like, 3 Havocs hit it, actually. How many were down? Yeah, at least 3 hit it. So, who needs an enemy when you got yourself? My god, you guys are here to protect the battleship, not run into it. And what are you doing? You don't even know. Attacking 2. That was 2. Clicked on 8. One, two, 3. Target. 8. And attack, please. Havoc down. Alright, we lost all our Havocs. Now, what are these planes going to do? Are they going to attack the fleet or not? No. The only planes that attacked the fleet were my own. Excellent. Mississippi, you're still on fire. They're like, yeah, jet fuel seems to be hard to put out. Well, that's not jets. Those were Havocs. I think they're propelled by a propeller. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Some sort of JP5. Alright, thank you, Mississippi. Was anyone else run into? Because we had like 3 birds that exploded, and then we had a burning ship, which, yeah. Only in War on the Sea. Okay, so we'll retreat out of that. Hopefully proper cover from the carriers will get there soon enough. Not too far out. Not close enough, though, are they? No. Speed up the fleet. Can't go that fast. Battleships top out at 21 knots. What are we dealing with? Torpedoes. The worst of the worst. Fletcher? You're gonna break? O'Bannon? You're gonna break? Come on, Fletch. Were you going after the Brooklyn the whole time? Oh crap, I might have made an easier shot. I really thought they were heading for the New Mexico. All back. Whew. Well, we got out of that one just by the hairs of our chinny chin chin. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect them to be on the Brooklyn. That was unexpected. We're gonna go ahead and retreat out of this. Start the clock. Cavalry is inbound. That should be the last major air attack that we'll have to deal with. Huh. Yeah, let's try that course. We got one of those, whatever they're called. The weird carrier that only has fighters, and they're seaplane fighters. Out here somewhere. Somewhere out here. Enterprise launch. Dauntlesses done on a course of that. Wasp launch Dauntlesses. On a similar-ish course. Find that ship. what do we got here? Heavy fighters, heavy fighters. Again, they look like they're going after the New Orleans, don't they? Lost float planes, huh? We don't use them anyways, so... Oh well. Do I have any float planes up around this fleet? I don't, do I? Oh, we had a Kingfisher shot down earlier. Yeah, I probably do. They've just probably been shot down at this point. I should probably resupply them. Or maybe they've been resupplied, they just haven't been put back up. This fleet's been around a while. It's gone through a lot. Alright, let's get these fires out. Come on, definitely get that fire out. That's not even funny. Granted, there's not many rounds in the magazine. Alright, fire's out. Retreat. Vanished right in this area. Just might be that they got too far away to be seen. Vanished in the same spot. I'm gonna go to tactical. 80% visibility. Go ahead and dog. No, all of you. Well, they did give everyone an order, but I'd rather have them all individually get the order. Or individually have the order taken away, one or the other. This is a Zero. Hold on a second. What the hell's a Zero doing out here? Do we got a real carrier out here? We might have one of the real carriers out here. I assumed it was float planes. Fire! Shoot! We got it. %80 visibility. If there was a fleet here, we should see it. Really should. And Zeros have serious range. They could be 500k away. Although those, did that Zero have bombs on it? I don't remember it having bombs. Though I don't remember ever seeing the AI actually take the bombs off. So the likelihood is it did have bombs, which I think the bombs lower the Zero down to like 465 or something in endurance, which is still way outside of our range. These guys could be a long way off. No, don't remove it. You know what? Do I really want to send my carriers through sub-infested waters? Yes. Okay. I want that carrier. It's a real one. It's got Zeros. Yep, we're at the end of our leash. Lightnings. You guys. Need to find. Oh, I'm sending you out with short endurance with the 2,000 pounders. Yeah, that's not so bright, is it? Oh, and I got the script back here. we have not used the flying fortresses in quite a while. Do something like that with them. We haven't sunk anything of note in quite a few episodes. Knocking off one of their final carriers could certainly be something a little more noteworthy than what we have sunk here lately. How much endurance are you guys on? 49. Six. Alright, go to tactical. Let's see if we're close enough. We're gonna get some lightning shot down here, possibly. That's a number of zeros, isn't it? This could be bad. You know what? You guys will never win versus zeros. Just won't happen. Form up. Maximum speed. Hit the deck. No dogfighting. Go. Go, 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 go. Hey, are you listening to me? What part of listen are you not understanding here? Oh, that lightning's way behind things. Actually, you... Target 5 since you're behind him. Oh, don't do any silly crap. Just boom and zoom. No, 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 no. You're not done yet. Shoot. Thank you. next one. Hey, I found a new tactic to make lightnings worthwhile in combat. Act like you're running away and get the guys in back to shoot everything down. What's the chances I could ever recreate this? Well, that lightning pilot just became an ace. Good job, mate. Way to go. Hell of a job. Multiple zeros down. Now, if we can only find that damn carrier. Menu, retreat, leave, confirm. Have I put a mark out here? 22 now. Guys, your carriers went over here. We would find it with the mariners. Wow, it's got a battleship even. So this is the last great hurrah of the Japanese Empire here. Am I going to be able to get these 3 mariners anywhere near anything? Probably not. If I have to be honest. But we're going to try. Alright, first things first. Spacing. These models are so big, they're so easy to shoot down. Speed up. About 100 feet is fine. Alright. Everybody target 1 and attack. I'm pretty sure that's the carrier. I'm gonna switch over to 3. Probably steer her in myself. Got a hospital ship over there? Torpedoes away! Both of them hit, and they weren't duds. Hallelujah for that. Now, was it enough damage? That's the question. Heavy moderate. This is an interesting fleet we have here. We haven't seen the Japanese put together something like this in a while. Yeah, the nose of that ship is sitting deep. Launching aircraft would be pretty difficult right now, I think. Got a Congo class? Yeah. Those are the last 2 Megamis, aren't they? That's all they have for heavy cruisers, if I remember right, is 2 Megamis. And I think this is them. I think that's as much as we're going to do to that carrier. But we did do some damage, and we now know. Well, kind of know where they are. They were somewhere in this area here. .362. Oh, that's just on the edge. Yeah. That'll give us plenty of endurance. One of those destroyer escorts floating around, eh? We don't have anything to really shoot at it yet, do we, eh? Heading northerly. Hello. Well, let's mark that. We'll remove. Remove. Line ahead as it's B-17s. For now, max speed, because we can assume there's going to be fighters around. And start climbing. Actually, right there. Sighted any fighters yet. If we do, we might have to run. These B-17s can actually kite the Zeros, well, kite most fighters fairly well. Zeros are fast enough, have enough firepower that it's not as effective versus them. Let off the throttle, give us a little bit more time to get up to altitude. Get him, guys. Let's see how we do. Come on. Well, that might have done it. You know, we already had her wounded. Critical heavy. Damn it. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Heavy, heavy. B-17s were unsuccessful. Well, we'll wait. If they actually attack us, we'll send them up. Alright, time for the super lightnings. It's their turn. If anyone can do it, they can. There she goes. One carrier down. Actually, before she goes down, which one was she? I don't think she was a Taio class. We sunk both of these already, didn't we? Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't look right. You know what this one looks like, right? It looks like a Shikaku, but we've already sunk them all. Where's the Shikaku? Oh, it doesn't have an island, so no. Front narrows up. It's got these wings. I'm confused here. Identification-wise, this looks right to me. It looks incredibly right to me. Everything about this looks correct. But what? I mean, this has little square things, like there's square things. It has wings, but wings don't exactly look correct. It does have that gap down there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's gotta be one of the Taios. Anyo or Chuyo. It's the only thing that makes sense. Alright, well. We'll find out, I suppose. I didn't even look to see how many points we got. Right. So we're up to 225 now. that would have been 11 points. 214. It's a difference of 11 points. Alright, that brings us up to 145 on the American side. Huh. And now, if we look at summary, enemy losses, that carrier was an Anya. Okay. Just didn't really look right, did it? But it was what it was. Okay, so that leaves only 2 real carriers left in the Japanese stock. 2 real carriers and 2 fake carriers, if you will. And their 2 remaining heavy cruisers is off over there, and I still, well, I want to sink them. Enterprise, are you ready to launch yet? You are. Excellent. Dauntlesses. Up that way, please. Wasp. Probably maybe. Let's say that they're heading this way. Well, we'll put them at an angle like so. Oh, and these guys are still on station, so they can spot for us. Excellent. Well, those zeros have nowhere to fly to. We might have to consider crash landing here somewhere. Trying to meet up with some of the troops on the ground. Right, everybody. We're gonna have a party. Big party. Absolutely bloody everyone. I want that heavy cruiser. I want it sunk. One wing really could suffice to sinking the heavy cruiser. This should be complete, utter overkill. If this heavy cruiser lives through this, I'm going to be disappointed. Alright, here we go. Man, that was brutal. But there's still more coming. Oh! Yeah. He's dead. Alright. That heavy cruiser bit the dust. It's another 9 points on the American side, bringing us up to 154. And there's still another heavy cruiser left till we have them all. Add an RTB. Let's put a thingamabobber there. Enterprise. Avengers, please. Something like so. Wasp. Avengers, please. Something like so. Maleta. Havocs with um, 2,000 pounders. Yes. Something like that. Actually, New Georgia. Mitchells. They might have enough range to get out there. Not with that. Probably not with that either. No. This loadout's fine. Or torpedoes? Yeah, actually. Something like that. Wasp is ready to launch. Clear the deck. What about you, Enterprise? Not quite yet. Biggie's a little slow. We got to do as much damage in this narrow window before nightfall as we can. Right, here we go. Jesus Christ, you guys are close. Havocs. who's where? What's 3? Destroy. No, that's 6. What's 3? Nice. Alright. And Gatos there. Or excuse me. Right. Havocs. Target and attack the hospital ship, please. Alright, this is going to be absolute utter overkill once again. But we're going to do it. All kinds of torpedoes at number 3, please. Honestly, this one wing could probably do it on its own. Oh man, that looks devastating. Right, I forgot about our duds. How many duds are gonna hit? I mean, how many torps did you get hit by? Got enough torpedoes that you should be sunk. We're only showing heavy though. That's sad. Oh, we sunk the hospital ship? Yeah. So the Havocs did their job. And honestly, the Avengers did their job too. That was a beautiful drop. I can't help it that there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dud torpedoes. I mean, there were quite a few non-dud torpedoes, but I think it's one of those cases where they all hit the same location. Which in this case looks like the bow. Wasn't enough damage in the ass end. Heavy. I mean, she looks way worse than Heavy, doesn't she? She looks critical. I mean, her entire bow is awash. But it is what it is, so we'll exit out of this. We did get the hospital ship, so it wasn't a complete loss. That's another 5 points, which will bring us up to 159 for the American side. And we have more planes on the way. I'm fairly confident we do. So we're still going to get her. She's not going to get away. These Avengers can RTB. These Havocs can stay on station and spot. Alright, Havocs, go ahead and RTB. Can we get another flight of something up before nighttime? I mean, I wasn't thinking about using this escort carrier. What the hell, she's only good for... Are you kidding me? I didn't... Why wouldn't I have rearmed him? Because I keep going back and I keep... Because they're a transport fleet, I get focused on transporting that I don't press the rearm button on these guys. Yeah, right. I gotta remember that. Wasp, no. Enterprise, no. Anything here? I mean, I guess we could toss up the Catalinas with torpedoes. They're only going to arrive 2 hours from now, which is going to be at like 8 at night. This is going to be the last real strike, I think. Hey, stop. Too tactical. I see I've got Dauntlesses starting right on top of the fleet. And our target is there. I feel like I'm wasting some of these guys. Okay, that's 1 through 12. You guys haven't rolled over yet, have you? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Roll over on 2. Attack. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Go after 1. Attack. Yeah, I figured. How did we do on the merchants? Critical, critical, critical heavy? Right, I'll take that. 1's down already. Or, well, 2's down already. So it's 1 that's remaining. Congo should take its 3 destroyer escorts and get the hell out of Dodge. Come on, fire, spread. they are. Or they did for a short period of time. Alright, let's get more secondaries like that. There's not much of a list. She's sitting pretty high in the water. She doesn't look as damaged as the damage report says she is. And her fires just went out. Alright, we're gonna give up on her. So that's another 11 command points for the American side. That'll take them up to 170. It's been a good day. Definitely a good day. Carrier and 2 heavy cruisers down for the count. Oh, we got those Mitchells coming in. I forgot about that. Those Mitchells could actually be pretty entertaining, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright. I should have clicked on the normal way. Oh well. Which is which? And she's in the center as usual. Okay. 1 and 2. Target 1, attack. 3 and 4. Target 3, attack. Let's go. Nice. Moderate, minor, heavy, heavy. Well, looks like this run is just going to damage him. Well, next time we encounter them, they'll just be easier. Though I am kind of excited about these Mitchells. They might get an opportunity to sink a battleship. Go ahead and RTB these Dauntlesses, Mitchells, head right there. Right at 7 o'clock in the evening. Alright, let's find him. Got 51% visibility. Yeah, we got him. I can see him right there. I am going to try to do this completely manually. Might be a bad idea, but we're going to go for it. No, I'm not. Not gonna do it. Okay, target 2, attack. Fish away. And those fish look good, actually. Five duds, 1 hit. 5 duds, 1 hit. Oh, my life. And this Congo's like, that tickled. Well, that will wrap up this episode, probably. 5 duds and 1 hit. What a way to finish a fairly successful day. Alright, Wasp. Gonna head you down to resupply, as well as the Enterprise. You guys haven't been back to port in a while. Think you earned it today? Anyone else sitting around near a location that they're heading to? No, everything looks good. Mitchell's RTB. Catalina's, am I even going to attempt? I'm not going to find anything at night. Just RTB. The battleship is going to get away, probably. Oh well. What can Japan do? Field an entire fleet of battleships. That's about all they have left these days. Granted, it would be kind of funny to see a fleet of 10 battleships come rolling up. Not sure what I would do. I'd probably be launching everything that could carry a torpedo. Possible. And then all my torpedoes would slam into the sides of them and go dud, 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 dud. And I'd just cry. Oh, we do have a fleet sitting around after all. Right here. Unload all cargo. Thank you. Now make the long trip back to do it all over again. Why is this ASW group doing nothing? Because I've not told it to do anything, evidently? Okay, well. Do that. Alright, it's 2:01 in the morning. We're awaiting planes to launch again the next day. Looks like we have DD Hunter Squadron heading in towards Salvo Island to start looking for some destroyers to waste their ammo on. Amphib Group 2 is heading in to drop stuff at Guadalcanal with... but I need to remember to rearm them. Our ASW squadrons are doing their thing. Her Majesty's SAG group is doing its thing. Everything is gonna be alright. Alright, so we got Amphib Group 1 coming back to pick stuff up. Enterprise and Wasp are going to rearm after a rough day of destroying ships. It all looks good. Alright, we'll take a final look at the Pokemon roster. That's not the right one. Paying special attention to heavy cruisers. Tones are dead. Ogamis are dead. Takaus are dead. Miyokos are dead. Aobas are dead. The furry tacos are dead. And then we're back to the light carrier / cruisers. Yeah, clean sweep of the heavy cruisers. They're all gone. I think we got the Japanese on the ropes. So, yeah, that's where we are. This is, what, episode 18? We have a fair amount of troops and supplies heading in Guadalcanal. It's been a bit of a slog because I was late to actually drop on Guadalcanal, and I'm sure Japan managed to put a lot of stuff on there. But they haven't set foot on there in quite a while, though they had an initial large amount of troops, evidently. So we've been whittling away at that initial large amount of troops for some time now. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere fast. But that's War on the Sea. You don't get anywhere fast in the ground game. You can destroy your enemy's fleet, but take Guadalcanal, that's just something that, wow, takes forever. Have I ever actually taken Guadalcanal? In any of my Let's Plays yet have I taken frickin' Henderson yet? I don't remember. I know I've actually won one fight at some point. I think in this campaign, didn't we take Renal from the Japanese? I believe we did. And in my IGN campaign, I think we took something from the Americans, though I don't remember what it would have been. Maybe Maleta? No. We might not have actually won a ground battle in the IGN campaign, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, basically what I'm getting at is ground combat really kind of blows in this game. They really need something to speed up the ground combat. The ground combat really is a slog compared to the actual naval combat, which, if you have this conversation on the forum, they're going to basically tell you, well, Guadalcanal wasn't won in 2 weeks. Guadalcanal was a operation that took many, many months, and your desire to speed things up is just ahistorical, and blah, 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 blah. And to me, it's like, well, the ship combat, it happens, right? I feel like the ship combat itself happens in a very what's the word I'm looking for? I don't feel like I'm forcing the ship combat, that the ship combat just comes naturally. And while maybe the destruction of the Japanese fleet happens too fast, it feels natural. It feels right. It feels fun. It feels good. So it happened, 5 months sooner than it should have. Who really cares? This is a game where you're trying to create an ahistorical outcome. Why would you play it if not to do better than what happened in history, or to do worse, depending on which side you're playing? Wait, I don't think you want to do worse as either side. You probably want to do better on both sides. But anyway, getting off topic here. The sea combat feels natural. So you should adjust the ground combat to be at a similar rate of speed as the sea combat. So right now, I should have already taken Henderson Field by now. Honestly, I should be working on the next thing. But you have the ground combat that is realistically slow, and you have the sea combat that's unrealistically fast. But the sea combat feels fun, right? It doesn't. It's by far the most enjoyable part of this game. And the ground combat is the least enjoyable part of this game, but it's the most historically realistic, time factor-ish part of this game. So going historical, trying to go historical, doesn't necessarily make for fun, right? Anyway, I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, but that's just how I feel about this. Anyway, we've got 170 on the American side, 80 on the Aussie side, and if my math is right, that should be 250, and indeed we have 250. So tomorrow when I load up this game and the command points are not right, I'm going to scratch the head and say, what happened? But that's not going to happen this time, is it? Anyway, I'm Jaames Johnson, aka Sulfur Blade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please smash that like button. And until next time, all, peace.